In any event, the referee is going to call a penalty on it. Northwest thought they were going to have the possession. Not so, young lady. As the Sting are going to get their... The Sting's worst power play possibly in the history of Ringette is going to go to work. Elsa plays it to PJ. She's going to come around the back of the net looking for something. Elsa sets a pick. She got there about a week too early. Everybody saw it coming. She gets the centering pass, isn't able to get the shot off as it gets knocked away through traffic. The Northwest goalie's going to hand pass this one up to the outlet. She's going to find the neutral zone, but find nothing but Isla's stick. He takes a little bit of a chin music coming up the boards, a bit of a schmozzer here, and Isla's got it. I kind of lost my angle. I apologize. We'll try to fix that shit up. My oval dude's going to skate into a two-man wall, tries to play it into the middle of the PJ. She was coming when she should have been going and overskated it. Now it's going to come in and bring up the goalie ring as everybody was fighting for it. Multiple sticks inside the ring, so the attack goalie is just going to play that to the outside. Clausen Roth pushes her into the middle. They are going to get a slow break through the middle. Waiting, looking for an outlet. She's going to leave it at the line for 10. 10 drops it in the corner. Still no angle to the net. We got 10 seconds on the shot clock. Centering pass. City Thompson's there to make the stick check. They're going to just fire it into the lap of Taylor. Taylor coming out of the corner, leaves it for Thompson. Thompson's going to cut back inside, looking for the long stretch pass. She's found it, was looking for Cam Poffenroth. Couldn't quite get the stretch pass, but staying on it. Good stick check behind the net. Attack girl, a little strong on her stick. They're going to flip a little sauce to the board. Still not really any offensive anything. As Cameron Poffenroth pushes her way through, but can't quite get the ring back. Now it's a 1-on-2 for the attack. They're going to fire some high heat into the face of Veronica Simpson. Spits that one out, gives it to Thompson. Thompson allows it to go over the line, picks it up into the neutral zone. She gets a little bit of a shot from 25. Plays it to Casavenda, floats one at the net. That one beat the goalie, but didn't quite have the angle. Coming back inside is Poffenroth. And she lets the little pitchfork right there and goal. Low corner. Had her stick knocked out of her hand on the release, but it was enough to fool the attack goalie. Not surprisingly, we've got ourselves an early lead on an even strength goal. The power play is still 0 for 1, but the result's still the same with a 1-0 lead for the Sting. The attack just blindly fired away as a turnover. Sting kind of do the same thing, give it right back. Now it's picked off by Avery. Avery was looking for T-Dog. They're going to find the offensive zone on the blue line. T-Dog's got it. She's trying to keep that one away. Looks for the centering pass. Channing was in the under, needed to be on the over. She does regain possession. 8 seconds on the shot clock. She fires some low heat, gave the goalie a little bit of trouble, but she was able to get a toe on it, making the stretching save, and then plays it out. They're going to fire it up. It's touched. So it's going to be a free ring for Lila. Lila's going to play it across. I believe that was Sturby playing it up. Was looking for Avery. Avery's mom not happy that she couldn't handle that one in. But still going to be Sting possession in the neutral zone on the contested ring. Game 1 of the 4-game showdown in the next 3 days for the Sting. T-Dog gets that one from Greer. She's going to play it ahead. Was looking for Greer, ran into a 3-man press. Oval Dude working it over with PJ. She gives her a little cross-check shot on the side. And then forces a turnover to Isla Nash, who was looking for her countryman the Columbia connection, if you will, my oval dude, couldn't quite get it in the attack. Now coming in, but they're going to run into some traffic. Pissed away their fast break. Couldn't get the shot off as it was blocked by Greer. And then fired wide of the net. T-Dog takes a trip over top of the boom. No penalty, and now we'll see. They are going to call the trip. The low referee said no. The high referee said every single time. And the league's worst power play is going to get a second shot. Nobody knowing what's going on. The one referee says attack possession. The other referee is saying no. Now they're going to have a little powwow. And they're going to decide to bring it down in the offensive zone. I'm not sure what caused the whistle, if it was the trip or the contested ring. I don't think they know. But either way, Elsa Poffenroth and Kinsley Casavenda are going to try and right the power play ship. Elsa kind of fires it. I think she was looking for a streaking Cam, didn't get it, goes to the corner. Cam picks it up. She's going to drive middle through a couple and then fires it off a shin pad. Elsa gets it back. She finds the same shin pad. And a pushed ring. Casavenda somehow fished that one out, but couldn't get the shot off before the stick check, as it was a 5-man Royal Rumble in front of the net. The attack, get it back out. They're looking to drag some time. Nope, they're going to try and get a goal. They're going to reach around in the backhand. Veronica Simpson slaps the pad down, so there's absolutely no way. Sting couldn't handle the hand pass. Now Poffenroth's going to chase this one out and win the race. Knocks down the defender. We got a little bit of a fast break. 3-on-1 inside. Elsa is going to circle back off. Didn't see Casavenda open at the side of the net. Papa Wally not happy with the no shot. No pass play, I guess. Poffenroth to Thompson on the quick stick. Sneaky behind the net pass to Thompson, who was Johnny on the spot. And she's not going to miss those as she bulges the twine. Getting our first power play goal in a fortnight. Miss City Thompson, your Sting taking an early 2-0 lead on the Northwest attack. They're going to take a pass inside, go outside. Cutting middle, still not much of a shooting leg. She fires a piss missile of a laser through the uprights. That's our first field goal of the game. Kicked away in the corner by Piper Emo. Emo plays it across. Thompson picks it up on the sidewall. Trying to get the backhand pass. She gets her pocket picked, but it is recovered by the Sting. And now Avery's got this one. She's going to pull it through the flag hole and then finds Thompson on the outside. He's got a bit of a breakaway. She's going to go inside, outside for her second goal inside of 35 seconds. Thompson has found a little pep in her step. And the Sting are up 3-0 on the great heads-up pass from Avery. So Thompson from Phillips. Isla Nash in the corner, trying to force the turnover, eating a lot of the shot clock, not giving much open lane for the attack to work with here. They do find a bit of a middle drive. V takes it away with ease. The attack, though, with a new possession, new shot clock, they're just going to no-look, blindly piss it away into the corner. Absolutely nobody looking for the seventh man, couldn't find it. And Isla Nash is going to bring it up. The Cuban connection comes through. She's going to hit PJ streaking through the middle. She's going to try to go short side high, just narrowly missed. As Channing Perversev picks it up on the boards, gets a little push from behind, and they're going to give the ring back to the goalie. So he's going to play it behind the referee, used as a little bit of a pick. Smart heads up play by the attack. They're going to get into the neutral zone, not much farther before Perversev gets her stick on it. Knocking away. Now Ovaldu has it. She gets her feet kicked out from under her. PJN, it's a bit of little rough stuff starting out this game, more so than what we normally see. Cross ice pass to Sturby. She's going to run into the heavy press on the forecheck. Plays it up to CP. She's going to wait, plays it into the corner, was looking for PJ. And the attack regained possession. They're going to bring it up through the neutral zone. Looking for an outlet. They're going to find it. Coming in over the top. Greer is there to take the middle away, force it low into the corner. Lots of shot clock left, and they're going to say 4 in. That was a little bit of a line beater, I guess. The referee says 4 in. That's going to give a neutral zone possession back to the Sting. The back end finishes off their change with Sturby and Lila and Emo out with Greer, Poffenroth, and Casavenda. Lila is trying to force the angle away, the attack, get it up into the middle. That one's going to kind of go into no man's land and then come up to Casavenda. She's waiting, looking, showing a lot of great patience, was trying to force it to Greer. It bounces off, and then Lila gets it to Greer. Greer's going to cut through 3-man triangle. Takes the shot, the reset. But the attacker there to just fire the hard around back. No Sting players in the vicinity, and then a 2-line pass to come down. So a bit of a free ring for Lila. She's going to pick it up and circle behind the net. Look for the regroup. Gets it through. It does get a stick, and they're able to come up with a possession. So it's a 1-on-2, and then they piss away the backhand pass, and it's stolen by Poffenroth. Poffenroth trying to cut middle. She's going to find Greer on the outside. Greer made no mistake on that. And then a nice boards pass to Elsa Klosseroth, who's got to wait for the change to come into fruition. She's going to drop it to T-Dog. T-Dog's going to look to go cross ice to Elsa. That one just got tipped away, and now she does the splits and loses an edge. T-Dog was there to pick it up. So the shot clock on the buzzer beater, but doesn't fool the Northwest goalie. She's going to quickly hand pass it up, looking for an advantage, but they can't handle the hand pass. Can't get it up. Now Avery Phillips forcing the long pass inside, and they're going to go inside, outside on the low drive, high cut, and they're going to tuck that one into the top corner with authority. Veronica Simpson didn't have much of a chance on that one. We got a 3-1 game as Northwest are able to get on the board with 49 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It looks like some screws are missing from somebody's helmet. Ellie Nash gets it off the center ring, plays it off the boards to Elsa Klosseroth. She's going to cut low and then drives her shoulder into 2 attack players. The attack trying to establish some possession and get a breakout going, but good stick check by T-Dog. Phillips fires low heat. That one beat the goalie, but she got just enough to keep it outside. Brand new shot clock, 30 seconds to work with, so I'd like to see him set up a little bit of a zone. Elsa fires the outside shot. It's knocked away, picked up by Phillips behind the net. She's going to try a sneaky little backhand. That one almost trickled in on the second rebound. Northwest goalie able to crawl it in. I think that one came over the blue line, but it's not going to matter as that brings us to our muscle check first quarter intermission. Once again, thank you to our partners with Muscle Check. MuscleCheck.ca/Ronan Thompson for all of your muscle check needs, and to help the young man living out his dreams in Georgia. Order your muscle check today. Whether you're an old coot getting off the couch for the first time or an elite athlete with the doldrums of the season ailing you, Muscle Check will never fail you. MuscleCheck.ca/Ronan Thompson. You can use the discount code Ronan5, I believe. Will still get you a 5% discount. So once again, thank you to Muscle Check for all they do for our athlete ambassadors and supporting so many youth sports around the Calgary and Airdrie area, as well as adult sports and powerlifting and ultra running. Once again, support our proud Airdrie business at Muscle Check. MuscleCheck.ca/Ronan Thompson. So that's going to about do it for the intermission. The referees are going to blow the whistles, tell the girls to get their shit together. Let's get this show on the road. It is a school night after all. So the attack are going to start with the first possession of the second quarter. Going to play it to the sidewall. They're looking for an outlet pass. Checked by Thompson. They do find it. They come inside. Thompson's going to pick her pocket from behind. Force the ring to the outside. I'm not really sure why they got a new shot clock there. There was no possession change. So either a quick trigger or an inexperienced referee. But either way, they do get the shot off. And Sturby's going to play this one out. She's going to find Maya Overdude, who's got Breyer streaking in with Thompson and PJ. She had the backdoor pass to PJ. She was just a little bit loose. Couldn't get it off. Now Thompson's going to come in, strip it away. She's going to find Overdude at the top. Overdude's going to float one high into the goalie's shoulder, and that one's going to get played away. Hand pass out. Thompson there watching, forcing. She's going to knock her defender down. It gets poked away to Overdude. Plays it ahead to PJ. They're going to fight for it. Overdude now has it. Got Thompson on the outside, but she's getting marauded on the side. Still keeps the ring. She's going to drop it for Thompson. He's going to circle around. Lots of time on the shot clock. So she's going to look to set this up. Tries to feed it through to Overdude, but doesn't quite have enough muscle to get that one through, as it was checked away. Piper Emo's going to pick it up on the sidewall. She's going to get press checked away, and we're going to have another attack goalie ring as Perversev comes on to the fray. So the hand pass is good. They're going to get the neutral zone. Lila, Blue O'Neill coming back in. It's going to be a 3-on-1. They kiss it away and just fire a shot out of nowhere. Emo is going to use her body to keep that one outside and keeps possession. Should be a shot clock reset. Wasn't given. Lila's going to play it off the boards. It's going to be a turnover. She didn't quite put enough oomph on it. And now it's a 2-on-1, and 25 is going to get her second goal on the game as she fires the high heat into the top shelf. Can't be letting her shoot. But just like that, we got a 3-2 game. We're in one. T-Dog's going to start with it. She's going to play it to Nash. Nash is going to fire it low. Was looking for Casavenda, who overstated it just a bit. Poffenroth giving chase. Pushes it through. Hand pass by Josie of the attack back in. As she gets upended by Poffenroth, they're going to say play on. That kind of surprises me. As Ken comes in, she's going to try and fish it through the screen. But finds nothing but Veronica Simpson's stick and pads. She's going to play it into the corner for Isla Nash. Isla Nash leaves it for T-Dog. T-Dog is going to circle the net, comes up through the middle. Plays it off to Greer. Greer looking for the outlet pass. Tries to feather it through to Casavenda. Couldn't quite get there. Now T-Dog's going to come back through. Josie's going to fire that one in for the attack. And that's going to bring up the shot clock reset and the goalie ring. I think maybe a off-ice official missed a reset, but we'll take it. It's T-Dog who runs into some traffic. They're both going to come down. Centering pass. corralled in by V. Not sure she saw the ring, just got as big as she could. Made the blowfish save, and now Avery Phillips has it on the wall. She's being watched heavily. A lot of stick work inside there, but referees, maybe their shoulders are a little sore or got told to cool it on the penalties. Because they're just going to let the girls play. Neutral zone possession. They're going to call Avery Phillips to the bench. She can't play with 6. Taylor gets it on the side. She's going to play it ahead. Finds Sturby, who's going to activate off. We had 4 in. Sturby blows a wheel and goes headfirst into the end boards. Now PJ comes in and gives her a little shot. New shot clock for the Sting as PJ got away with a little body contact. She's going to drop past it for Elsa, but the ring traveled up her stick. She couldn't get a shot off. Centering pass goes to Ovalduve. Ovalduve's going to stick in. She's got some fancy stick work. Tries to cut back on the outside. Just didn't quite have the angle to get that one back to a scoring position. And now the attack just fire it down the ice. It's picked up by Emo. Emo's going to drop it behind the net. I think she thought she had a trailing Lila, who does get there in time. She falls, keeps it on her stick. And they're going to get possession back to the Northwest attack. A little bit of a quick whistle, I believe, on that one.
Actually, I was like, not expecting that.
The attack play it to the wall. And come low around the net. Still nobody home. They're going to pass it to the front. Long outside shot. This time by 28. Misses the mark. Three's going to pick it up. She's going to try and pass it back in on the inside. Poked away by Elsa, but recovered by the attack. Now Elsa's got it. She's going to play it into the crease for V. V's going to play the outside pass to EKR. EKR is going to find Casamenda. Plays it up to Potteroff, who spins into traffic. Casamenda's there to pick it up. She's going to fire the low hoop behind the very stick. Doesn't quite get the rebound. And the attacker going to fire it up. Can't quite catch the ring through the neutral zone. City Thompson's there. She's still got it, out muscling 3 attack. And that is just the dumbest rule in Ringette, where you've got possession, and as long as they hack and whack, play a little whack-a-mole, they get the possession back. Bullshit. But it is the rule, so I guess they made the right call. It's just a bad rule. So the Northwest attack going to play it to White Gloves. She's looking, makes a quick inside step. Recipient wasn't aware. It gets over the line. Nobody knows who's got what. There's all kinds of wacky-tabacky going on there. Not really sure why the attacker getting an offensive possession now, but happening nonetheless. Thompson picks it up on the errant pass of the attack, who pissed it away. She's going to find Phillips. Phillips is going to fire it deep to T-Dog, who sticks it, leaves it for Thompson. She's going to kick it up to her stick. She's able to get there. She's going to cut inside. Looked for the backhand and just narrowly missed the net, but picks up her own rebound behind the net. Was looking for Phillips on the backhand pass, and I think we're going to get a penalty upcoming to the Northwest attack for hooking, as Channing Traversa take the offensive wing with Ovalduve and PJ. Flanking them is Sturby and I believe that's Taylor. 3-2, 4:58 remaining in the half. It was all Sting all the time until the attack decided to take a couple shots, fooling Veronica Simpson. They've got a good opportunity to take a commanding lead once again. Paversa circling. He's going to play it across to Ovalduve. Ovalduve tries to drive middle, has it knocked away. The goalie plays it out. Ovalduve knocks away the pass. Paversa is there. She's going to fish it ahead to PJ. PJ's got a bit of an angle. Unable to find any shooting lane. Still has it. That's going to be a contested ring. A bit of a quick whistle once again. It's going to be a goalie ring. As the Stings power play is struggling to find any sort of scoring chances and produce any sort of meaningful offense right now. T-Dog on the sideboards. They're going to get a offensive possession on the contested ring. Hugo doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to tell him to wholesale change the front end. Casavenda's going to play it to Greer. Greer steps off the boards, makes a little pivot back to Casavenda. She had a shooting lane. Maybe didn't have the ring in the spot she wanted it. And then Greer fires the high heat through the uprights for our second field goal of the game. Less field goals today than usual, so that's progress. As Poffenroth spins into traffic, loses it. Greer's there to pick it up. She's going to try to take the shot, misses the net. It is re-picked up by Casavenda. She drops it for Greer. Greer is going to fire it. It gets tipped away by the defender. The attack doing a lot to just plug the middle and take those lanes away. Hoffenroth takes a few whacks and then fires it just wide. Greer couldn't get her shot through as it runs into the three-man attack wall. I think they're going to have to start pushing it to net sides. That's going to be a two-line pass. Lila has it. She got a pocket picked a couple of times, was able to keep the ring on her stick. Plays it ahead, was looking for Hoffenroth. He totally sweeps the leg, Cobra Kai style, and gets away with it. Little no-angle shot, trying to sneak one off the stick to V. She says you're going to have to get up earlier in the morning to beat me with that. Weak sauce. But it's a turnover at the line. We get a bit of a breakaway. Veronica Simpson's there to shut the door. Not sure what's going on with Poffenroth, if it's her leg or her skates or what, but she takes a few dives going back to the bench. Klassenroth back on the ice. She's going to circle through with possession, takes the no-angle shot, and the goalie makes the easy sliding save, but Elsa's there, reads it like a buck, and then she gets just hip-tossed. Elsa's taking an absolute beating today. Isla watching the ring intently. The attacker going to find the offensive zone, looking for a setup. Nobody in front. And then T-Dog is going to fire a little bit of a shoulder chin check and gets a tripping penalty, which doesn't make any sense. So a little bit of a push-off by T-Dog is going to bring out the Sting penalty kill. The rag team for the Sting going to be Ovalduve, Thompson, Sturby, and Taylor. Northwest trying to bring it off the wall. Thompson's there. Can't quite get the angle. Takes the shooting lane away. Here, drive middle, comes over top, runs into the stick of Thompson, plays it high. Now 15's going to drop it. Josie comes in. They're all going to fall, and then little floating shot from two is easily played away and picked up by Sturby. He's looking for stretch pass to Maya Ovalduve. I'm not sure what she was looking at there. And the attack have a bit of a fast break. Josie, though, didn't realize she had the breakaway opportunity, didn't get on her horse, and they kind of missed the opportunity. She kisses the glass. Maybe it's bad ice. Something funky is going on here. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Northwest still to get really any meaningful offense on their power play. Now the low drive runs into the press of Thompson. They're just going to fire a pop fly. Kick save into dangerous territory in front of the net, but it's played away by Taylor. They're going to find a little stretch pass from the shooter, and she's going to find the top corner. 3 for 3 from 25. Can't let her shoot from that. We've got a tie game with 53 seconds remaining in the half. So what was a very commanding, dominant start for the Sting has been erased by the one-man sharpshooter of the attack, number 25. Nice stretch pass by Lila, threading the needle, looking for Perversa. She didn't think it was coming through. She does regain it in the corner and then has her pass knocked away. She's able to get a stick on it. Everybody doing the Maverick flybys. As PJ gets it, she's going to circle the net. I think we got to come up with a different play. She's going to float one in. That one fooled the goalie, but couldn't quite get the back of the net as it just spun out instead of spinning in. The attack now find the neutral zone. 12's going to play it across to 3. She's got a bit of a stick on her. The cross-ice pass knocked away by Perversa, and Emo has it. She gives the no-look drop pass. Channing wasn't expecting it. She does get some speed, gets it back in. Everybody falls, takes a bit of a tumble.
Where are you going?
We have 1 second left in the first half. So hopefully it's Greer popping her off. Greer says, I'm going to take the shot. Popping her off says, no, I want to. Greer's like, that's my ring. I'm taking the shot. Casavenda's there to set up the screen. The referees are trying to figure out their positioning. Yeah. And we are going to have a quick intermission. Yeah, you should. Can you just hold that?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, see, I knew it. I was like, oh, she's trying to get something from me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait. That's like what she's like.
Yeah. What? What do you want me to do with it? Why? You do it. Oh, just put it in the same account with Rocky's.
Okay.
Her dad, they put her dad back in the hospital.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't have long. I guess then we got to decide if we're going to go to the funeral.
he is. Are you still taping?
We're back for the second half, 3-3, new game. We've got 4-on-4 with T-Dog. She's just gonna fire that one away and then gets a leg kicked out from under. And picks off the errant pass from the attack and plays it up to Greer. Greer waits. Had a strong, oh my God, where is the body contact call? The attack, bring it in. Not much to talk about, as this might be the worst 4-on-4 play we've seen all season. The attack now fired to the outside to the shooter, 25, might want to lock her down. So Isla Nash picks it up. She's going to stretch it ahead to Elsa. Elsa couldn't quite find the ring. Now she does. She gets tripped up. No call on the play. Isla Nash gets it. Finds Dottie. Dottie couldn't quite find it. That's going to be a delayed penalty against the attack finally, because Elsa's got it. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Elsa just skates it straight into traffic. I'm not quite sure. I think the pass was there for Sturby. Either way, the Sting power play can try and get itself back on track. We do have 1 power play goal for 4 tries today, so better than most days. As Klossenroth is going to start with the ring in the middle.
The floor and the door. Look what happened.
You're an idiot. You can fix that. It's not a big deal.
Pardon?
It's not a big deal. Klossenroth to T-Dog. T-Dog couldn't find it. Oh, high heat from Sturby, had a chance. Klossenroth still has it. I'm not sure what we're yelling about. What was the issue there? Oh, I got you.
No, I don't like this.
It's put ahead to Phillips. Phillips finds Dottie. Dottie spins, gives it back to Phillips. Phillips tries to thread the needle. And it's a kick save by the attack.
Austin, do you play jump?
Ask your brother if he's watching.
Yes.
Text your brother and ask if he's
I'm on
watching.
level 7. But
Ronan.
right now, I was working on that. I got all three.
Ovaldue, Thompson, and Phillips. Just curious if he's awake and watching or not.
Next one I haven't finished yet.
Thompson gets on sideboard, fishes it to Ovaldue, but gets a quick shot away. But not quick enough to fool the attack goalie. As the attack come out, they're going to stretch it down the ice. Can't find anybody. Now they do get the offensive zone, as Phillips was there with a nice stick check. The attack still have it, circling around. They're going to center it. Long heat comes out. Veronica Simpson takes that one away with ease. And now it's fired to the far line for Ovaldue, who leaves it for Phillips, who is over. The referee with bad positioning. Isla Nash's mom, Solange, not happy with the call. He's pretty close. Cam not happy with it either, saying get your ass in position if you're going to make a call like that. That was Cam, not me. Northwest gets it, fishes it off. They're going to go low. They can't quite get the old reach around in. Veronica Simpson's going to play it low behind the net to Piper Emo. Emo finds Perversa. He's going to step around Lila. She makes a quick move at the line's got to move it. Gives it to Poffenroth. Poffenroth trying to get Channing too. They're going to say she skated that one in over the line. Probably right. So the Sting power play, not impressive at all, unfortunately. attack are going to play it in on the long pass.
All my friends watched it and they told me I should.
Three's got a shot. She's going to circle around. She blows a wheel in the corner on the bad ice, and then it's turned over to Perversa. Channing plays it up to PJ. PJ's going to fire this one in. Poffenroth trying to win the race. Can't quite get the speed up to get there. Now the attack happening in the neutral zone. T-Dog kind of lost her positioning there. Isla Nash touching on the wrong side of the line, retouching on the right side of the line, and that is going to give the attack an offensive possession with 6:46 remaining in the third quarter in the 3-3 tie. Once again, 25 and 28, the offensive threats for Northwest take the ice together. Can't give them that shooting lane. Cross net into the corners. She's going to try and loop over top. She fires another piss missile over the net. She dials that one in. It's probably a goal. Coming up over top, she's going to spin into traffic and almost fishes it from her back. Monica Simpson there to get it. She's going to play it to Isla Nash. Nash is going to play it ahead. She's going to find KK. Casamanda finds Dottie coming in. Dottie tries the backhand pass. Not sure why Greer wasn't streaking. She was looking for the old Frank the Tank streaker play. Fishes it across. Casamanda had to reach for it. She was able to get the shot off. Picked up by Greer with a new clock. And she fires it away. And the attack are going to repossess and come up the ice with some speed. A four-man press. Knocked away with Kayla. 28 fires one over the net. Breyer is going to start with it. She's going to play it off to Taylor. Taylor finds Breyer's feet. She tries to push it away. Phillips comes in with some speed. Sliding from her knees, gets up to her feet and fires a high heat over the net. Ovaldude gets offensively charged and knocked down. No call on it as Northwest finds the middle of the ice, watched by Taylor, but can't quite get the ring away. We got a bit of a breakaway. And Veronica Simpson makes the save. Back to the ring before it can find the back of the net, keeping it outside, keeping the game on the right side. And Sting haven't trailed yet in this game, but almost did there. Now Ovaldude's got it. She's going to sneak through from her knees. Let's the old funding shot go. Squirted away, contested ring. Nobody there for three to play it to, so she's going to have to dance around now. Drops it to 7. 7 cuts inside, outside, finds the crowd of Veronica Simpson. It's picked up by T-Dog. Sorry, no, that was Elsa Placeroff. Played it up. PJ comes in and just absolutely hammers 18 on the blind side. No call on the play. I'm not sure how that wasn't called, but some of the weak shit they've called already. I think neither can the attack coaches understand why that one's not a penalty. Either way, it's going to be held on in the crease by Veronica Simpson, and the attack are going to get the offensive possession at the top of the circle. I'm going to play it to the back wall. Pretty standard. The attack now coming around the net. They get kind of pushed off by Lila, who's able to strip the ring off the stick at 25. A dangerous 25. We'll play it up to Poffenroth, who lost it. Thompson was there, had it on her feet, couldn't find it. Gets a good stick check onto it. Now she's going to pick it up and wind it up from behind the net. She got PJ and Poffenroth. She's going to play it up to PJ. PJ needs to just quickly spring it back the other way. Thompson could have had the fast break there. Nobody could get it. The Northwest attack girl does the splits. Emo is going to play that one over to PJ. PJ is going to pick it up, run into some traffic. Leaves it for Emo. Emo fishes it through a check. She's now got a bit of a lane. Can drop it to Thompson. She can see her. Plays it back to Poffenroth. Poffenroth wanted it to go back to Thompson on the other side of the net. Thompson does have a new shot clock to work with. Trying to drive the middle, still has it on her stick. Leaves it for Cam. Drives middle, loses it. It's picked up by PJ. Gets a quick flick off. Damn near fooled the goalie, but she had just enough positioning in the blocker to knock that one down and away. Keep this one tied at 3-3 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. So Perversev is going to come in. Start with the ring on the offensive possession.
Yeah, whenever it's called.
Who's Owen talking to?
Owen's talking or Owen? Still.
Tell him to get off the phone so I can watch his goddamn sister play ringette, for fuck's sakes. T-Dog fires a field goal over the net. Field goal number 7 of the ring game. So now the attack goalie is going to hand pass it up. Nobody's got it. Dottie now has it. She fishes it ahead to Perversev, who's got Casavenda on the outside. Quick drop pass there. Could have been a ringer. She's going to circle. And looks for the reset shot at the crease. Goalie is going to play it up to 7. He runs into Isla Nash. She's able to spin away, gets it up to Josie, who finds 28 all alone. And she's going to go inside, outside, backhand lead as the Sting just deteriorated over this last quarter and a bit. Have given up a pretty commanding early lead now, trailing 4-3 with 13 and a half minutes left in the game. So out to start with it is Sturby. Sturby plays it to Taylor. The Sting have got to get their heads out of their asses and back into this one. So Taylor picks it up. She's going to find the free ring, tries to fish it back to Phillips.
I was gonna say something.
It's going to be fought for. Phillips gets knocked off. He's played in off the boards to 3. She tries to leave it for 18. He didn't quite have much of a shooting range. He was just going to fire that one away. Nobody on this thing decided they wanted to go get it. Now Sturby does. There's a little bit of shenanigans on the board. Sturby gets it, brings it out. She's going to play it ahead to Taylor trying to give it to Greer. Greer and MOD run into each other. And the attack, not realizing they had a pretty good opportunity to speed down the ice, and instead loped their way through and pissed away a pretty good offensive chance. Now Greer picks it up, gives it to Elsa. Elsa's going to spin away. She tries the short side shot off the back of the net, gets it back with a new shot clock. Ovalduve takes a shot into the knee pads of the defender. I'm not sure what is going on with the Hope panic shots by Sting, kind of getting away from the weasel passes, which are there, and they probably pay off. 25, and he kicked that one over the line, brought it back inside. The referees were in position to make a call, let the play go on. Now Josie has it, center and pass to 25. Don't want to let her shoot. She beats Veronica Simpson, but finds nothing but iron. It's played away as Lila is going to fish this one up to Elsa. Elsa plays it ahead to Poffenroth. Poffenroth threads the needle, was looking for the backdoor pass. We've been looking for it to PJ. She kind of had leaked a little low, drops it for Poffenroth. Poffenroth drives the middle, had Thompson open at the side of the net, still contested. And now it's going to be a Sting ring. Thompson and PJ are there. Oh, excuse me. The late nights are getting to this broadcaster. Thompson plays it to Casavenda, who plays it to Dottie. Dottie tries to get the quick shot off. Maybe a little too much of a windup. Thompson's there. She's got it. Can't quite get it. She's getting hooked and booked. And then Casavenda picks up the other rim. Sends the floater into the top corner where Brandon keeps the Christmas blankets. So we're right back to a tied-up game. She got that one off with 0.9 seconds remaining in the quarter to tie this one up. fourth and final quarter, all tied up at 4s. As we get to our Inked Energy Services third intermission of the game. This intermission brought to you by Inked Energy Services. For all your facility and fabrication needs in the oil patch and industrial settings, look no further than Corey Hoover and the boys at Inked Energy, servicing the Central Alberta region and northern and northwest Alberta with locations in Grand Prairie. Look up Inked Energy, inkedenergyservices.com. The best fabricators in the business.
Yo, let me try one of those.
What are these? Yo, it's gonna smell snug. Snug. That's so they are.
Start with the fourth quarter possession of the center ring. This one knotted up at 4s. 11 minutes for all the marbles as Taylor gets this one low. The attacker able to get possession back in the offensive zone. They're able to pull that one through. They get a weak shot off on Veronica Simpson. Shuts the door. Taylor's there to push it through. She's getting pushed around. Thompson watching, waiting. The centering pass makes it through. It's blocked and taken away by Sturby. Thompson picks it up. She's going to show some patience. Finds Casavenda. Casavenda's going to try to backhand pass it to Thompson, but 28 jumped into the middle. Pulled that one aside. Looking for the offensive zone, can't get it. Dottie's kicking it around, trying to get it. Open ring. Now Josie grabs it. She's going to fire it away. It's picked up by Sturby. She couldn't get her stick into it. Now it's pushed ahead. Dottie's got a bit of a break. She's looking for Perversev, but put it on the wrong side, and Perversev couldn't get back around to it in time. Josie's got it. She's going to spin out. Runs into Greer. Greer not giving her an inch. Now it's turned over at the blue line. Greer picks it back up. She's got Dottie. She's going to play it off the boards backside. Dottie wasn't able to get to it. Perversev does. She's going to fire a field goal over the net as well. And the attack, they're going to pick it up and play it back to the goalie. She's going to hand pass it right back to Captain White Gloves. And play it ahead. Piper Emo's there to take it away. A little bit of shoulder checking going on there. Overdude comes into the mix. She's going to fight for it. She's able to get this one off, and then she gets ridden hard into the boards by the attack. It's still contested ring. Nobody has it. Lila picks it up. She's going to fire it across ice. Nobody there. Perversev fighting for it. 7 now gets it into the zone. They got Josie coming on the outside. She tries to find the twine, and Veronica Simpson with the sliding save takes it away. Yes! Pure athleticism there. Lila's got it. She's going to play it up the wall. Was looking for Overdude. Overdude's got 2 men on her. Couldn't get it away. She's able to keep that one in play. PJ now gets it away, but the referee is going to blow his whistle and give the neutral zone possession back to the Sting. They're going to finish off the line change. Still missing one. They finally figure it out. So T-Dog's got it. No, you're not.
My dad said no. That's it. You overuse that shit.
Avery Simpson tried to get off the boards, picked up by the attack. They're coming in, looking to get 3. She's going to gypsy do it right through. Veronica Veronica Simpson shuts the door, plays it up to T-Dog. T-Dog's gonna fire this one up. She has got Poffenroth. Poffenroth's got PJ. PJ's gonna shoulder it in, leaves it for Poffenroth. Couldn't quite get it. Avery Phillips is there. And it's gonna stop her. Off the stick of Avery Phillips for her second point of the night. And the Sting are back in the driver's seat. 7:57 to go in the fourth and final quarter.
I don't like this.
So the deuce is loose. She's going to play it up to 32. The sharpshooter 25 now has it. It's looking for that shooting lane. They got to stop giving her that angle and just step over top. They keep losing the high side and giving her a shooting lane. 36. Josie's hauled down in the corner by PJ. They do have possession. 19 seconds on the shot clock. She's going to fish it back to 25. The sharpshooter who's going to get this one off, and it finds a hole and chickens its way into the back of the net. They're knotted up at fives. Not sure why we're not just locking out 25 and taking the shooting lanes away, but it's basically 5 for the Sting, 5 for number 25. Leading the charge for the Northwest attack. It's been all 25 all night long. Thompson overstated the pass from Taylor. As Northwest gets it in on the fast break, they got a 3-on-1. She's going to come through. Veronica Simpson shutting the door. Get a little kick on it. That one almost had something. Thompson's there. She's going to take the immediate threat away. It had no exits, and it's going to be a Northwest attack. Offensive possession. Once again, knotted up at fives. 3 thinks about shooting, thinks better of it, plays it back to the backboards to 7. They're going to play it across to 18. She takes the high heat into the upper chest of Veronica Simpson. Thompson's there. She loses a very rare stick battle. And number 3's going to hook it and book it into the top corner. Just like that, the lead swings once again with 6:45 to go. The Sting find themselves trailing for the second time this game. Well, plays this one off to Piper Emo. She tries to sauce one through. It gets knocked down. She gets it right back. Gives it to Greer. Greer was unable to stick the ring. Just a lot of sloppy play in the neutral zone. Ovalduve couldn't handle the pass from Lila. And it's knocked away as they give a little flick pass through the middle. Greer's going to pick it up. Couldn't quite keep it into the neutral zone. Now does. Gets it to Ovalduve. Ovalduve had to check up. She's going to play it to the back wall. They're kind of leaking the passes instead of leading the passes. But Perversev's able to pick up the air and ring. Plays it back to Greer. Greer's going to step through middle. She tries to get it through. They got to stop shooting. There is no shooting lane as the attack have decided to plug that middle. They got to get it to the net side. Look for those. This one was tipped through, and then Emo loses her stick. Cookham doesn't like it. Lila loses it on the wall. The attack, the sharpshooter, she's going to come in. That one touches the shoulder of Veronica Simpson and exits high and wide. The hard around looking for Ovalduve. She's able to make a quick stick flick, gets it. Looking for Avery Phillips. Now looking for some help. There's no help. Pushes it through. Avery couldn't quite get it off the stick of 28. They're going to feed it ahead to Josie. They got 25. Don't let her shoot. Got to take it away. She gets the shot off. Veronica Simpson in position for that one. T-Dog's going to bring it back. Tries to get it behind the net. You go D to D. It hits the back of the net. Comes off. She does recover. So no harm, no foul. Poffenroth was in the trolley tracks there, almost got nailed. That's like a huge crowbar through the middle. Can't do that off the field or cross field, but the referees, I don't know, maybe having a bit of an absentee seizure on that one as they missed that call. That was a bad crowbar through the middle. What the fuck? Can't crowbar. Spin somebody around. Didn't you see that crowbar? She like stuck her hand between her hands and her stick and spun her right off. It's a great lacrosse play, but you're not allowed to do it in Ringette. Poffenroth has it. She's going to try to drive through. She runs into all kinds of hooks and bucks, plays it to the backside. Poffenroth, who fires it over the net, and the attack pick it up. Try to bring it down the ice. Island Ash is there to take it away. Josie leans in on her and get possession back to the attack. I'm not so sure I agree with the call and the whistle timing there.
That just still doesn't work.
No, we're making a magnet. Is that Aura?
12. Fakes the pass, goes outside, plays it ahead to the Deuce. The Deuce is loose. She's going to cut middle, goes cross ice. And they're going to find the back of the net one more time. We now got a 2-goal spread with 4 minutes left. The Sting need to find something tight. City Thompson of the Sting comes in, calls the timeout. We're going to try to rally the troops on this one. Looks like the Sting might have a bit of an injury here as Greer's got some equipment off and getting attended to on the side of the boards.
No.
Do you know what it looks like?
The attack had figured out how to stretch the ice, cross ice, opening the net. Something the Sting have yet to do efficiently. It's been effective when they've done it, but for some reason they're opting to keep driving the middle and running through the traffic. Out to try to turn the tides is Casamanda, T-Dog, Thompson, Taylor, and Sturby. Taylor's going to get it from Sturby. She's going to look cross ice to Thompson. Thompson's going to get it streaking in. She beats one defender, cuts through the middle. And once again, it gets lifted. Casamanda's there to pick up the trash. Almost had that one in. I think there should have been a penalty call on the attack. They sweep the leg of Thompson cutting middle. Instead, they're going to just give it a possession change. Thompson's going to start top of the circle. She's going to play it over to Casavenda. Casavenda tries the centering cross-ice pass to Dottie. Couldn't quite connect. Casavenda with a good push on the ring. They're going to be able to get that off. She finishes her check hard on the boards and gets away with it. The attack will still have the ring. They're going to press in. That one blocked away by Sturby. He's going to come away with the ring. She plays it up to Casavenda. Casavenda looking for the outlet pass. She plays it ahead to Sturby. Sturby tries the shot at the net side. Thompson had the short angle shot. Dottie, and it's a sliding save by 28. He came in to save the day. Sometimes the ring gods are best not with you, and it seems like that is the story of the Sting. But Lila picks it up, finds Thompson. Thompson has Perversa. She gets the shot off, but it's kicked away by the attack goalie. She's going to hand pass this one up as the Sting are on a line change. We got 3 minutes to go. Trailing by 2. And the fast press with 28. She gets a good shot off, but V is going to hang on, and we're going to give this one back to the attack.
He's a world
Who's that? Okay. So the attack with the offensive possession, 2:43 to go, 28, 32, and 25. We gotta watch where 25 is. So 25 is going to cut in, cut over. She's going to thread the needle. Was looking for Josie. She couldn't quite handle the heat of the pass. Goes to the backside, cutting insides 28. She out-dangles herself and falls on her keister. 25's got it. We do not want the ring on her stick. The sharpshooter, we lose the angle once again. I'm not sure why we're not just stepping over the middle and going face to face. as Lila now has it. She's going to fish this one up to Greer. Greer tries to get it ahead, kind of puts it right between Perversev and MOD. The attack, they're going to bring this one back up. They're going to find the sharpshooter all alone once again. This time Emo takes the shooting lane away. She had nowhere to go, no one to give it to, but they're going to just rag some time here. The Deuce is going to fire it across to Josie. She lets a quick shot off, easily stopped by V, but Emo kind of loses her balance and loses the edge. So Northwest, centering pass by the Deuce. Picked up by Emo. Emo's got to play it ahead. She was looking for PJ, couldn't quite get it. It's Captain White Gloves has it. She's going to bring it to 7, who's on the wrong side of the blue line, but they do find the offensive zone. Josie runs in. Now Poffenroth takes a shoulder to the face. They do on the other side. So that is going to bring up a body check and penalty, a bit of an open door with 1:12 to go. The Sting.
What do we say in the period?
That calls. Did you fly on me?
That was bad.
You said good calls to remind me.
I was walking around for like 30 minutes.
So the power line is Poffenroth, and Dottie. The goalie ring comes up. 1:05 remaining for Northwest. We were able to play this one up. They're going to fire it down to T-Dot. We catch it on both sides. She's got to take it away before the 2-on-0 can bring it back in. 56 seconds remain. So the rag team out for Northwest. They're probably just going to play a little pass. I'm not sure that was the smartest play, although one hell of a hole for the Sting to try and get out of. As Isla Nash plays it ahead to EKR. She's going to fire it across, finds Dottie, who picks it up. She's got a bit of a lane. We got to push it to that backside. Instead, we just lose it once again as they're just going 2-on-1 in the defensive zone every single time. Taking away all offensive opportunity with 20 seconds to go. Taylor's got it. She's going to play it to Dottie, who leaves it for Klossenroth. Klossenroth takes the shot. Finds center mass, and it's going to get one more quick shot attempt for the Sting. Not enough time to turn the tides. It's kind of all over but the crying, unfortunately. Thompson's going to step into the center circle with KK and Dottie. I think Thompson should just fire the shot. She's going to play it to Dottie, who fires the shot. Still nothing there. Dottie gets it back. Playing for a bit of pride. They're able to bend the twine one more time, but only 0.6 seconds left. This one's going to end 7-6. Once again, as soon as the Sting would start moving the ring a little bit east to west and bouncing off each other's sticks, they're going to find some success. Unfortunately, they're going to run out of time before they can change the fortunes of this one. And that's going to do it. Once again, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back at it on Saturday afternoon from Genesis Arena, and then the doubleheader on Sunday. All Sting all the time. Until then.